Hello and welcome to a lesson on identifying 2D shapes. Today you'll be able to describe and distinguish between different types of 2D shapes. And the keywords to know are going to be things like sides, vertices, angles, corners, and etc. Okay, so let's just go straight into it. Now, I'm going to begin with a question for you more than anything. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause this video and try answering this question as a little mini warm-up for yourself. Okay, so pause this question. And hopefully now you've had a go at it. I'll go through it myself. So what it's asking you is, are these triangles over here the same or different? So the first thing we need to know is, yes, these are triangles. Why? Because there are three sides. Three sides, 1, 2, 3. There are three vertices, 1, 2, 3. Same over here, 1, 2, and 3. So these are the same in that sense, aren't they, the triangles? However, the number of equal sides, well, this seems to have two equal sides. However, here, you don't have two equal sides. This side over here looks longer than this one, which looks longer than that one. What about angles? Well, these angles over here look similar. However, over here, you can see there's a right angle. And over here, there's like an acute angle. And here's another acute angle. So what we are looking at is that there are different types of properties. Although they might look similar, and they will be in some circumstances, they're also different. So with 2D shapes, they have no thickness and they can only be measured in two faces. Okay, and by that, what they mean is that it's flat. So if I were to draw this circle on the screen, like so, I'll put a pointer on there for you. If I was to show you this circle over here, it's flat. It doesn't come outwards. Okay, so that's what they mean by two-dimensional. Okay, a regular shape, an irregular shape, sorry, is a shape which has sides and angles of any length and size. Okay, and a regular shape is when all the sides are equal and all the inside angles are equal. And an irregular shape doesn't have equal sides or equal angles. Now this is just a definition right now. It will be more practical when I show you an example. So this is a pentagon over here. Okay, this is a regular pentagon and this is an irregular pentagon. What we can see with a pentagon is that the sides, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides here, aren't there? Well, there are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides here as well. Similarly, how many vertices or corners are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners. Over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners too. So, because they both have 5 corners and 5 edges, they are both pentagons. However, look at the sides over here. It's not the same length as this side over here. Look at this angle over here. This is an obtuse angle. It's rather big. It's much larger than the small angle over here, isn't it? However, with a regular pentagon, the angles, can you see how they're all the same? They are all very similar, or the same. You can just estimate it by looking. Similarly, the sides, they're all of equal length, aren't they? Look. One's not really long and then really short and then really long. You know how over here we have short, long, really short, and long again. So this is the difference between a regular and an irregular pentagon. Now, as I was saying, with the pentagon, what are the key properties we can note? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, aren't there? And there are 5 corners or 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are the types of questions they'll ask you when identifying 2D shapes. Okay, let's have a look at this shape. This is a semicircle. By semi, it means half a circle, and you can kind of see that. If you were to draw a regular circle, this would be half. Oops. This would be half the circle. We'll go back to the hexagon in a minute, but not yet. So, what are the key things to note over here? Well, we have a curved edge, but this is still an edge, and we have a second edge over here. So there's one edge there and one edge there, or one side here and one side here. So there are 2 sides in total. And there are still two corners as well. So the two-sided shape. And one of the sides is curved. Okay, so these are properties that we have to notice. Now going back to the hexagon, the first thing I can say is that it's a regular hexagon. Why? Because these sides are all the same length. There are 6 sides, yeah, but they're all the same length as well. And these inside angles, they're also the same, aren't they? So this is not only is it a hexagon because of 6 sides and 6 edges, sorry, 6 sides and 6 corners, or vertices. It's also a regular hexagon because it's got equal angles and equal length sides. Okay, so with that in mind, I want you to have a go at these now. In your books, or on a piece of paper, copy and complete this table and have a go at some of these and try filling it in. Okay, good luck.